it like for you as a creative coming back into season two, a huge show that everyone related to, and then the world stops? How did that affect you?
The world had already stopped when the show aired. And so I will say that it was a time of, it was a bittersweet time because I was able to kind of celebrate, such a success, but then it was like, oh my gosh, but the world feels like it's on fire. And so I just remember kind of, having my antennas up, my creative antennas up, and taking in and everything that we were all kind of universally struggling through. And I decided to pivot quite abruptly from the planned season two that I had in my head, and really felt like, like we're going to go this way. But I just felt like it was my responsibility as an artist to, with this success, with this platform, to be a mirror of what was happening to everyone across the world.
In season two, there are a lot of power dynamics at play, lots of shifts in power dynamics. So, can you talk to me a bit about how you incorporated that in on top of adding in the aspect of COVID on top of that and how it worked for the characters and where they were at?
Yes, I feel like the biggest, most central power dynamic that we were interested in exploring is just how Autumn Night, this woman who came in as a dancer, and then all of a sudden she became, having ownership of the club. And that fight, that big battle between her and Uncle Clifford. Because of the pandemic, the fact that stripping it's a business that's based on gathering. It's a business that's based on intimacy. And the fact that people could not be in the same room with each other, this put like this huge economical pressure on the club. And so the power dynamic between Uncle Clifford and Autumn Night end up just exploding because they were fighting once again to survive. Season one, I always say like our thing was save the tank. And then season two was like survive Miss Rona. So together they having to figure out, despite the fact that, the power, there's a power imbalance in their relationship, they have to work together in order to keep the club afloat.
So you have some incredible new characters that are coming on board for season two. Now, I know that they're all your children and we're excited for all of the storylines, but which character do you think is going to have fans once again like, oh my God, I can't believe she's here?
The character I think is going to do that is, I would say two characters, Whisper and Roulette, our new dancers that's coming through the prank. Child, they got some skills. They are fire and wind. They come through and they whip everybody into a frenzy. I'm really excited for people to see this dynamic duo over the course of the season. They're just amazing. And Gail Bean, who plays Roulette, and Salazar, who plays Whisper, they are just pitch perfect for these roles.